So it's time for another album review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the latest EP from Amon Tobin, one of my favorite artists who I discovered in 2011. He's a Brazilian electronic musician. This EP just dropped on May 11th or something like that. And listen, Amon Tobin, if you're not aware, he is fucking stupendous, alright? Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Okay. Like for example, he's done the soundtrack to Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which came out in 2005, I believe, which is, oh my god, that shit is incredible. He also did albums that I love, like Foley Room, Out From Outwhere, and that Splinter Cell one that I mentioned, and ISAM. ISAM was my introduction to Amon Tobin because of these ridiculous live performances that he did for ISAM, which was basically him in the center of this strange, bizarre white box setup where these 3D images were projected onto, and it was just a mind-melting series of live performances for ISAM. Oh my god, you gotta check the description box or the comment section down below. You'll see links to some of his stuff that just blows my fucking mind. Also, he does this technique where he really gets into auto manipulation on his albums. So he'll take the sound of like a dog barking or tires screeching, and he'll turn those sounds into bass lines or synth notes, and he'll use those manipulated sounds as like instruments, and his music is just so fucking incredible and mind fucking. And now he's got this new EP which is out, which I am about to review. This bad boy right here. It's called Dark something. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but I'm just going to go through the first 5 tracks because the other 3 tracks on here are just remixes. And one thing that's interesting to note is that when he was working on this EP, he mentioned that he was really inspired by outer space and sci-fi films. Like, he just went on a huge sci-fi film binge as he was making this. So now that we're 3 minutes in, it's a little bit longer than I usually do with my album reviews, but hey, I don't know how many people know about Amon Tobin. He's fucking awesome though. Again, check the description box or comment section to learn more about this awesome guy. I'll have shit down there. But anyways, I'm going to review each track individually, and at the end, sum up my thoughts of this album. EP, technically. But, alright, let me stop wasting time and let's get on to the first track. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, the first track, Jovian, however you pronounce that, just ended. And I'm just going to read something really quick that Amon Tobin said himself in describing this EP. He was saying that, let me see here. Even so, what I was really trying to do was to interpret a sense of scale, like moving towards impossibly giant objects until they occupy your whole field of vision, planets turning, or even how it can feel just looking up at night. That's what he was trying to musically do with this EP. That makes a lot of sense. First off, this first track scared the shit out of me because there's just like these throbbing, extraordinarily loud, like electric sounding sounds, like the sound of fucking what Electro might sound like to himself from Spider-Man, or like what the inside of a bolt of lightning might sound like if it was moving in super slow motion. Holy shit! I don't know. I was just, oh my god! You know when in the movie Interstellar from Christopher Nolan, when they go through the wormhole, that's what this sounded like. It sounded like Amon Tobin's musical interpretation of going through a sphere-shaped Christopher Nolan wormhole. Whoa. it was kind of creepy and ominous. It's just a huge sound. Okay, let's get on to the next track though. Whoa. Okay, so track number 2 just ended, In Your Own Time, and holy shit. Okay, if you get a chance to listen to any of this man's music, you should do this. But if you ever listen to this EP, album, whatever, you need headphones like this, or just some big ass subwoofers, because it just it opens with this really beautiful. It sounds like some strange instrument playing, like a bizarre flute or something like that, and then these huge rumbling fucking just giant ocean of sub bass just floods your ears, and there's just like, it sounds like these strange like sonic winds are blowing around you, and these really gentle heavenly vocals come out of nowhere, which I'm assuming is from Amon Tobin himself, kind of like manipulated vocals. And like while listening to this, my face was just like this. Whoa. Okay, it's on to the next track. Track number 3 just ended. Not sure how to pronounce it, but track number 3 just ended, and holy shit, the production is outstanding. Oh my god, I would almost be afraid to sit next to some big ass subwoofers with this shit blowing up and banging around and shit. It kind of reminds me of Wanna Fight from Only God Forgives soundtrack, which I love dearly, from my boy Cliff, great composer. And it just, I don't know, it invoked images of, like, say, Akira, or like remind me of that big ass ship from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, like landing slowly or some shit, like descending upon a city or something like that. Just whoa, wicked track. Okay, so track number 4 just ended. I'm so sad this is almost over. I mean, there's the remixes as well, but I mean, fuck, this dude hasn't made new material since 2011, since ISAM. But anyway, this track is called Io, which is I believe is one of the moons of Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the innermost of the 4 moons of the planet Jupiter. So yeah, it's the 4th largest moon by Jupiter, and oh my god, I mean, just again, the production is mind-melting. It's like, this EP is like an experience, for sure. It kind of reminded me of what it might musically sound like to be like a human being standing outside of Jupiter and just watching it turn, or something like that, or like what it might sound like to, like, from a musical sonic point of view, to like fall through Jupiter. I mean, it just, whoa, this track just makes you feel tiny, and it sounds gigantic, and particularly around the 3-minute mark with some insane low end bass storms going on. Whoa, time for the last track. Yeah. Okay, so the last track, Encounter on Io, just ended. Alright, so my thoughts on that, my thoughts on this whole EP. Holy good God. Okay, this last track, Encounters on Io, listen. It starts off really heavenly sounding, as if like you're drifting through some strange alien beautiful cloud atmosphere on another planet far, far away or something. And you hear what sounds like maybe at the same time, like strange, teetering alien insects or something. The sounds on here are really intricate, but around the 3 minute and 25 second mark, or around the 3:30 mark, all of a sudden there's just like an explosion of noises, okay? And it sounds like your ears have just been dropped off into, oh my god, I don't even, what the fuck happened, okay? That literally, I felt like I transcended to a different consciousness. The sounds were so large sounding in scale and intricate. It sounded like that one moon Europa, that we believe that at the current time that there might be an ocean underneath. It sounded like some fucking aliens were like using some kind of gigantic drill, and they just powered that bitch on, and we're just drilling through the fucking ice on fucking Europa to get to the ocean underneath. Okay, it sounded like, oh my god, at the 3 minute mark and 30 seconds in, it sounded like the sound of that drill being popped right the fuck on. And whoa, just that whole section all the way to the end, like my brain like was just exploding from the sounds. Holy shit. I really like this EP a whole bunch. I mean, I could totally understand someone listening to this and being like, all I'm hearing is noises. What the fuck? I mean, I could totally understand that viewpoint, but for me, I grew up on ambient, really experimental music. Artists like Stars of the Lid, Biosphere. There's one particular album that I love very dearly, by Global Communication. For me, for me, this album or this EP was like heaven. Okay, I cannot wait to listen to this again and again and again and again. I want to get like better headphones and like get some and listen to this shit on like some giant speakers or something like that, or like a 5.1 surround sound or something, because whoa, this shit blew my mind. Holy fuck. I'm feeling a very strong 9 out of 10. If this was like a full-length album like ISAM and all the songs were this complex and rich, I'd probably give it a 10. But it's only 5 tracks, so I'm feeling a 9 out of 10. But it just ate my face off. Alright? Wow. If you've listened to Amon Tobin's his previous work, if you're a fan, did you know about this? What do you think about Amon Tobin, just in general? And what do you think about this new album EP thing? Because for me, I'm feeling 9 out of 10. It just blew my fucking mind. But let me know your thoughts down below. And that's it. That's all for now. Peace.